Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Catherine.
I'm excited to ask you your opinion or how you normally counsel patients who get into trouble with nighttime eating.
Yes, so extremely common concern. One of the first things that I will mention to people is just making sure that they're eating enough throughout the day. So I think one of the common misconceptions that people assume when we talk about trying to either stop or just minimize the nighttime eating is that they think we're telling them to eat less. But really what we're telling them is that they might need to just focus on building out more balanced or satisfying meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So really working on making sure that you're incorporating enough protein, fat, fiber, all the good things throughout the day can kind of help minimize the need to then overcompensate at night. But one of the other things that we often get people to think about too is whether or not they're truly hungry at night. So if you are truly hungry, that's when we really focus on building out those better, more balanced, more satisfying meals during the day. But if you're not truly hungry, I think that gives us the opportunity to really talk about what it is that you're seeking through food. So is that numbing certain emotions? Is that out of boredom? Are you dealing with emotions or stress just through eating? And that leads us to another conversation as well. So I think emotional eating often gets a bad rap, but a lot of times the risk behind that is if all of a sudden food or overeating or nighttime eating becomes your only coping mechanism. So I think emotional eating to some degree is very natural for people, very normal. Food is meant to be shared and experienced, and there's just an emotional component to it inherently. But once that becomes kind of like our only coping mechanism or a crutch in terms of kind of preventing you from hitting some of those goals, that's when we need to talk about it. So that's something else that we can talk a lot about here as well.
Yeah, such a good point. I know a lot of patients I talk to, I just can sense they're discontented or they're lonely or we're craving something more than the food itself. So such a good idea to talk to patients and try to get to the root cause of that.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you so much.